right, all you cool cats and kittens, this is your friend Mr. Guzman. It's Mr. Guzman's Art Studio. We are on week number 3 right now. I know you guys have done the Easter baskets. I know last week we did the wash your hands drawing with all the hands and the soap and the water and the bubbles and all that. Today, we're going to go back to the basics. Today, now, when we're at Williams Elementary School in Gary, where I know and love all you guys, one of our favorite drawings to do together is when we draw animals. Our animal drawings are becoming legendary. So one of the drawings we were going to do, back before all this COVID-19 nonsense, was we were going to do a tiger, okay? We did a lion way back in like February, but I promised you guys a tiger, and we're going to do a tiger. A tiger lives everywhere on the entire continent of Asia. They're all over the place, where it's warm, where it's medium, and where it's really, really cold in Siberia, over in Russia. We're going to go ahead now, and we're going to get started with one. One thing you need to know about tigers, one thing you need to know about today's drawing of a tiger, rather, is we're going to work with what's called symmetry. Symmetry means that just like God made us, where we have a line right down the middle, and whatever is on the right is also on the left. So we've got an ear on the right, and we've got an ear on the left. 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, okay? 2 arms, 2 thumbs, okay? Whatever it is, divided right down the middle. Well, when we draw the tiger today, you're going to see a lot of symmetry, meaning whatever's on the right is also going to end up on the left. We're going to start with the tiger, so get your paper out, get your marker, crayon, colored pencil, whatever it is you're using. Sometimes I joke, you could even draw with a French fry dipped in ketchup if you want. We're going to start right here with a line that goes right across, nice and straight across, just like that. All right? Now remember, if Mr. Guzman goes too quickly for you, you are allowed to slow that video down and rewind a little bit. We're going to go ahead now and get the ears for this tiger, and whatever's on the left must go just like it over on the right. All right. I'm going to go ahead for the sides of his face now. I'm going to bring this down at an angle like this, and over here down at an angle like that. All right. Now his chin is going to come down here. It's going to be right there in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and show a little bit of his little chin. There's his chinny chin. I will grab it right here and bring this right on down to it. And I'll do the same thing over here. And I will bring this right down, right on over to it. And then I've got the shape of the tiger's head. I'll go right in the middle here, and in the middle, I'm going to start with his nose, his nadis. We're going to go ahead and get a triangle shape for that nose, because a tiger's nose is a triangle. If you have a cat at home, look at his nose. The nose on most cats are triangles like this, okay? We'll go ahead and bring this line down just a little bit. And then from here, I'll go like this. And from here, I'll go like this. Give it a little hook on the end right there. All right, that is his mouth. We can go ahead and put a couple of big old teeth hanging out of his mouth right there and right there. All right, he's got a bridge to his nose that comes on up. So we need to go up here and get that over up on top of that triangle. So this is the front of his nose where he breathes. That is the bridge to his nose. That's the top part to his nose, all right? So from there, we're going to go ahead and start the eyes now. The eyes start right here, and we're going to go over like that. So whatever I do on this side, I have to do the same thing over on this side. So I'll go like this, bring this over, and there it is. Nothing too hard yet. We'll go down underneath here and bring this down and up. And you guys that love all that anime, you're used to your characters having big, big eyes. Well, I'm making my eyes way bigger than I would normally make them to accommodate for your interests, because I know you guys are into all that anime. I'm going to go ahead, and there is the iris. That's the round colored part to our eyes. Dogs have them, monkeys have them, fish have them, people have them, and even tigers have irises. So now we've got the irises on both of the eyes. Well, on a cat, the pupil, the little opening in the iris, is not like ours. Ours would be a little dot like that, but not on a cat. On a cat, it's more of a slit. It's more of an opening like this. All right. Their eyes work very differently than ours do. They have much better eyesight than we have. So we'll go ahead and we'll show that we understand that. So now we've got our tiger, a lot of the parts of the tiger. I'm going to go ahead right here and show little bits of the cheek and go right here and bring that down too. So those are the cheeks to the tiger. And then we'll go ahead and we can put some dots. This is where the whiskers would go. All right. Now, you've never seen a tiger without stripes, so we've got to get stripes on here. So I'm going to start right in the middle of the forehead with a stripe that comes down like that. And there's a good middle point. I got it right in the middle. So if I've got one there, I need to put one stripe over here, and I need to put another stripe over here to try and keep that even, all right? I want to get one on each ear. All right, we can get a stripe over here and over here. Now again, if Mr. Guzman's going too fast, you let me know and I'll slow down, or you can just pause the video. Put a couple of stripes. So if I put 2 over there, I need to put 2 over here. And there we are. And there is our tiger. All right. So we've got his eyes, we've got his nose, his cheeks, his mouth with his teeth. We've got his head. Now remember, we did a lot of Spanish speaking over at Williams Elementary. So the head is cabeza, the ears are his orejas, the tiger's eyes are the ojos, the nose is the nariz, the mouth is the boca, and the teeth are los dientes. You remember dientes because it sounds like dentist, all right? And he is el tigre. So there's our tiger. All right. So we're going to move on over to the drawing table now. So I'm going to have to ask Foxy Locks to scooch on over. Excuse me, baby dog. Excuse me. I got to get on over here. So I have exactly right here what we just had over on the drawing board. So I'm going to get out my crayons. And remember, when we're on our COVID-19 staycation, we are allowed to dump out our crayons as long as we put them back when we're done. So the first thing we need to do when we're coloring up our tiger, let's get those stripes. So I'm going to find my black. And if you can't find a black crayon, find any old dark crayon. You can find a brown or maybe a dark purple, something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started coloring my stripes. I'm going to color all the stripes. I'm going to come on over here and color one. Get all my stripes going. All right, and even up here. And there's the stripes. Also, while we're at it, let's get the nose nice and dark. Let's color in the nariz. Color in that nose nice and dark. Not the bridge of the nose, not this part up here, just here. All right, we'll color that in. All right. What color do we want to make his eyes? We can make his eyes any color we want. We are in charge. I'm going with this light blue-green. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that's a cool looking color. That's the color of ice. I like that. And maybe you want to make his eyes a different color. You are the boss of your drawing, not me. So there we've got his eyes done up. And then, of course, you've got to get some orange. I'm going to find a nice red orange, like a darker orange here. And we can get started. The first part I'm going to color is the bridge of the nose. And then we can get started coloring the top of the head. Color up the top of the head and the ears. And you can keep right on going all the way around coloring that. I can get some yellow and we can color his cheeks and his cleft right here underneath his nose. That goes right here. Round and around. And I can get that all colored up. Leave the teeth alone because you know the teeth are white, so leave those alone. And now I'm going to show you one that I already have finished. Mr. Guzman already came up here earlier and colored up this tiger's face. So this tiger, that is one basic looking tiger. That's a basic tiger, okay? Now, when I was a little boy, I had He-Man figures. Now, I've got lots of toys over here, but none of them are He-Man figures. But He-Man was the strongest man in the universe, but he rode around on Battle Cat, which was a big green tiger with yellow stripes. So maybe you don't want to color it like a normal tiger you would see at the zoo. Maybe you want to make your tiger a He-Man Battle Cat tiger. Or maybe you want to make a blue tiger with, I don't know, white stripes. You are the boss of the way you decide to make it. Now think, for my older students, like maybe second graders, maybe if we went and put a neck on him and gave him shoulders. Maybe we put a hat on him. Maybe we wanted to make him look like a football player, a basketball player, a baseball player. I don't know, maybe even a king. You can make your tiger look like anything if you want to make him into a tiger king. You can do that. You can make him into a tiger boss. You can make him into a tiger boxer. Make him into anything you want. Accessorize it. Add different pieces the way you want it to look. All I did was drew a crown on here. I went ahead and gave him a neck and some shoulders. Kings oftentimes would wear fur up on their shoulders, so I made the fur out of something that a tiger would be eating, and that would be zebra, of course. He's got to wear some sort of jeweled necklace around, and of course he's got his shoulders and his arms with more stripes. He's got a pretty cool collar going on back there too. All I'm saying is expand your horizon. Make it more interesting. Make it look cool, okay? We'll go ahead and I'll stick this up here. And that is our tiger drawing for kindergarten, first and second, okay? Kindergarten, go ahead and you color him up the way you'd like to, any way you'd like to. When you get up to first grade, maybe you want to change up the way you color him. And by the time you get to second grade, I want you to add a neck and some shoulders. Make him look more human. Sitting upright, tigers don't sit upright, but if you put a hat on him and maybe some shoulders and some clothes, he might look even more interesting. This has been your friend, Mr. Guzman. This has been week 3 of Mr. Guzman's art studio, and I want you to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Just subscribe to it right there. This is also going to be on our class dojo. So, Williams Elementary, I miss you. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.